What up? Hey, Stacy. What is up? Happy Thursday. Happy Christmas Eve. What is going on? 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 What's going on? Oh my God. So excited. Are you excited for Christmas? I think I'm getting shorter. I think I'm shrinking. I don't know. I feel like I used to be like up here. And I said that. I feel like this used to not like. I don't know, man. It's a lemon. It's a lemon. What is up in the world of Stacy? Me? You know how I do. I'm getting excited for Christmas. Yes, me too. I think I'm gonna wrap some presents tonight. Excited. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be fun and exciting. And that's it. I'm gonna be here working. And then I'm gonna wrap some presents afterwards for my boy. How's Zach feeling about Stacy? Stacy Tappan. What is going on for Stacy? Two cards. Okay, got you. Stacy Tappan. 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 Is it? Let's see what's going on. How is Zach feeling about Stacy Tappan? How is Zach feeling about Stacy Tappan? Ace of Pentacles, maturity. So he's feeling like he's ready to start something new. He's wanting to take a first step with you, a new first physical step with you, and it's almost like he's trying to decide what angle to come at you from. Okay, trying to decide what the best first step would be, because the Ace of Pentacles, that's always initial stages. That's like kind of a planning space. Okay, and so he's feeling like he wants to kind of lock down an idea of what to physically do with you, whether what kind of date do I want to go on, or what do I want to say to express myself to her, and how I want to physically express myself to her. You got the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's a really good sign. He wants to come together and become friends again. Okay. And before you two start off anything else, and that was very valid coming out with the Ace of Pentacles, because that's the maturity card. And so in order to have a good relationship, it's always good to start off as friends, right? What else is Zach feeling? Oh my God. You actually got the Two of Cups that came out again. Okay. We haven't talked for 4 days now here. I'm going to put the Two of Cups back. Okay, since we already got that card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, what is going on? How is Zach feeling about Stacy Tappan? How is Zach feeling about Stacy Tappan? Why? How is Zach feeling about Stacy? How is Zach feeling about Stacy? How is Zach feeling about Stacy Tappan? Okay, you got the Three of Swords that came out. All right, and you said you don't know why he's holding back messaging you. Okay, so we're about to kind of find out why he's holding back messaging you. Okay, he's also feeling like it's looking like he's a little bit conflicted. Like he does want to start something new, but he doesn't know what to say, and he doesn't know how. And it's almost like he's got a bleeding heart. Right now, he got that black coming out of that heart. It's like his heart is growing, and his heart is so big, and his care for you is a lot. And he doesn't know how to express that. He doesn't want to express that in a wrong way, and this is why he's holding himself back. Because the swords cards, those are the mental cards, and they're often about communication. And so he doesn't know how to communicate. He doesn't know how to say what he wants to say. He doesn't want to offend you. He doesn't want to come off as thirsty. He doesn't want to come off as aloof, and so he's like, I'll just not say anything until I just figure out exactly what I want to say. He told me he missed me and now hasn't messaged me for 4 days. Okay, the underlying energy, the Ten of Pentacles, right? And so there is also energy. He's having these feelings of not knowing what to say, but it's also looking like he's kind of wrapped up in his work as well. And he's wrapped up in finishing something. I don't know if how he works is project based, but he's working on something, and this is where most of his energy is at. Okay, and that may be and I mean that here, according to the energy, that's the underlying energy of why he hasn't messaged you, but just know that he's holding himself back because it feels like kind of nervous. Okay, he's not working right now. He's with family. Okay, and that's the family card. All right, and so he's working on some sort of wealth wealth of family. Okay. But also with the 10 of Pentacles, that it's looking like that's like what his main focus is on. There's two sides here. And so where he is with his family, it's looking like work is still on his mind, and work in many different aspects, his own physical work, like the financial work that he has to do, that to gain his livelihood. It's looking like there, whatever it is, whether he's just on break or he's looking for a new job, it's looking like there's a lot of thought that's going into that. And then also, of course, with his family on break now, and like he, it looks like he's been kind of conversing with people, not necessarily about what to do about Stacy, but it's looking like he's been kind of talking about like, oh, and I'm feeling this way, and and I don't know exactly like what to do and how to deal with it. But he's been consulting somebody for love advice. Um, yeah, let me know how it feels. He missed me. Hasn't messaged me for 4 days. Yeah. Well, I guess that's life sometimes. Hi. How are you feeling? Ready for another question? It's the end of the year. I'm worn out. This has been a really long year. And well, I guess not so long because now that it's over. But yeah. I don't know. I'm ready for it to be over. I feel like once the new year comes around, like things will be changed. Things will be different. Like as far as like the energy, I feel like the energy will be different. Ready for another question, but not sure what to ask. You can always save it. I do have a list. I definitely have a list, but I don't know what else do you feel like you should ask. I kind of had a question. I'm trying to think of what that question was. Give me one. Will Zach message me soon and communicate his feelings? That's a good question. Will Zach message Stacy Tappan soon and communicate his feelings? Will Zach message Stacy Tappan soon and communicate his feelings? Hey, Deja. Will Zach message Stacy Tappan soon and communicate his feelings? 5 of Cups is clinging to the past. Okay. There, it looks like there's a little bit of a waiting period. This could be 3 weeks or 3 days if we're looking at the number of cups that are spilled over here. But in order for him to message you and communicate his feelings, he kind of has to get over the past. He kind of has to get over the emotional turmoil that he's had to deal with, or that he's dealt out with you. Okay. And it's looking like there's been a lot of karma that's been coming back to him emotionally, as far as like what he did to you, and how emotionally irresponsible he was with you. It's looking like a lot of that's coming back, and he has to deal with that before he's able to message you. Hey, Makia. Yeah, he has to deal with those demons of sorts before he's ready to message you. Okay. And soon is relative. All right. So they could, like, again, I was seeing that 3 heavy could be 3 days, 3 weeks. All right. 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's the deception card and betrayal. Okay. And so he has to deal, yes, he has to deal with how he deceived you, how he betrayed you in the past. Again, before he can move forward. Okay. Because it's like if he talks to you right now, and if he's messaging you right now, it looks like it won't be completely genuine. I know you guys have spoken, but it doesn't look like he'll be fully there, and it doesn't look like he'll be able to express himself the way that he would express himself if he were to have time to think about how he wants to talk and what he wants to say. Makes sense. Cool. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas, right? I guess Happy Christmas too. I think in the UK they say Happy Christmas. Is it? Or do they do? Is it Boxing Day? I'm going to look it up. Oh, Boxing Day. They celebrate the day after Christmas, occurring on the second day of Christmas, although it originated as a holiday to give gifts. Interesting. I did not know that about Boxing Day. Boxing Day. Ooh, hold on a second, because I don't have anything open. Can you tell that I'm ready for Christmas to be over? I mean, I'm excited for Christmas. I love Christmas and everything, but it is tiring. It is tiring. Okay, Makia, that's okay, so you have two questions. You're gonna do 2 cards each. Is that sound right? You have 2 questions. I have 2 answers. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I look different from this angle. I look different. What is going on? It must be the evolution in the air. Oh. Must be the evolution in the air. Well, must be the evolution in the air. Oh, must be the evolution in the air. Oh, must be the evolution in the air. Oh, oh, oh. No. Must be the evolution in the air. Must be the evolution in the air. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Mikaela? You still here? Mikaela? Are you still here? Hello. You guys just creeping on me? What's up? Hey, Anna. Christopher got the job. Yes. Awesome. How are things? How's everything with him and you? Hopefully he's a little happier now that he got the job as national, right? Hopefully he's a little happier. And maybe that'll make things easier for you all. Come on, just a second. Let's see. It's been good. It's been rocky, but good. So I've been just going all in on him. What do you mean going all in? You talking about like ripping him a new one? Or like going all in like you're probably not doing the second one. Hopefully you're ripping him a new one. I mean, it's none of my business. You're gonna do what you do, but I know that you're making the right decision for you, I'm sure. Right? But yeah. I just hope that, at this point, now that he has a job, I just hope that he's aware of how he's treating you. And hopefully you'll be able to, hopefully he'll be wise enough to give you back what he's taken, because that's not good, right? Call him out on his bullshit good, about how things have been with him and his drug use. Yeah. Well, that's good that you're calling him out because he needs that, you know. And it's always better when stuff like that is coming from somebody who actually cares about you, as opposed to just somebody like out on the street, you know. But for real, I really hope that this job makes a difference for him. He's very aware of all the shit he's putting me through. Have you guys been able to talk about this maturely? Says that things are now going to get better since he has a really good job now. Good. And then hopefully that'll cause him to make better choices, about how he spends his free time, right? Because I mean, we can only imagine. We never really know, but I can only imagine that he's wanted to spend all this free time doing that stuff because he spent a year in captivity. I mean, I know it was a problem before, but still, I'm praying that things get better for y'all too. Because you deserve the best. He deserves the best. I mean, everybody deserves the best, but he deserves a chance to be better, and to better himself, you know. I'm so sending love y'all's way. It's got me feeling like I don't know if I should believe him that he wants better, right? You can't ever believe that until there's proof, right? Until he's like consistently doing something different and better. He talks about it, but he don't be about it, right? Exactly. So it could be all talk. That's not gonna get anywhere. You know. I just hope that I hope that his talk turns into action, right? It's like a hold on to hope, but hope has got me feeling like if it's the devil holding me back from happiness, right? Always got to make those decisions for yourself. That's what I've learned about relationships. I know we can't wait around hoping for something to change. We have to kind of get in there and change it, whether it's a positive change or a negative change, whether it's kicking somebody out or, just changing the relationship. Um, we have to take action, and you'll know if he's about it. If he takes action, if he actually does something about it, and that's how you know. That's how you know. But if it's just the same cycle with him, it's just going to be more of the same, right? Something always tells me to look back on what I actually seen in him, yeah. And I see him being the man he wants to be for me and for himself. Good. Yeah. Yeah. That's that internal battle, right? That always it keeps coming up, in your readings about him. That battle between the scorpion and the eagle. You know, he can be. He can. Not that I know him or anything, but just that's just in general about people. Like we can be better. We actually can. We can all be better. We can be our best self. We can be that eagle. You know, he just has to do it. And he's does he go to church, or does he like have some kind of religious practice? Not that is important. I'm not saying that, it is important, I guess, to have some kind of belief system. But that's something that'll probably help him out a whole lot, personally, in his personal world. But if he's like atheist, if that's the kind of person he is, then yeah. And there are ways atheist people they have beliefs. They don't have beliefs in God, but like they have beliefs in themselves, and they're able to pull themselves out of whatever rut. You don't go to church, okay? Well, yeah, just having something to believe in, even if it's just I believe in my kid, and I want to do better for him and with him, if he has something to focus on, that's always really helpful. Oh. All right, let's do this. So in jail, he read the Bible a lot. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be religious or even go to church to believe in the Bible, or to, take the stories in there and apply them to your life. I'm not religious, and a lot of Bible stories are like, you know what? I remember that, and that makes sense. Anyway, how did Christopher feel about the message that she sent him about how she feels about how things have been going lately? Okay, for Christopher and Anna. Christopher and Anna. Christopher and Anna. Christopher and Anna. King of Wands. Okay. So he's feeling like, okay, about how things have been lately. So it's looking like he's feeling like he wants to build. Okay. And he about the actual conversation that y'all had, he feels like that it's looking like it kind of made him want to take action and start to create something, and to create something stable, and to create something that he can put his energy and his passion behind. Okay. So about the message, yeah, so it kind of lit something in him. It's looking like it kind of transformed his thoughts about the future even. Okay, because with the King of Wands, that's that passionate action, energy, and that's mastering passion, and mastering the spirit, and mastering action. Okay, so it kind of it made something click in him. On the bottom of the deck, you got 2 kings. All right, so the underlying energy of how he's feeling, that made him feel emotionally fulfilled. And I don't know what was in the message. I don't need to know, but like whatever it was, it that sparked something in his emotions, and it also made him feel like, I want to do something about this. Like I want to build from here. Okay, because that's the legacy card, the King of Wands. So he wants to build, and he also feels like his emotional mastery is coming out. That's good, I guess. If he stays on track, because there you know how the readings have been, and I see a pattern. I see that he has these moments, where it's like, yes, I'm going to, and I'm gonna step up, and I'm gonna be better. And then he has those moments where he's like, fuck it. you know. But this is where he's at right now. Excuse me. Interesting. Such a quiet night. That's exactly what I'm saying. What? With his ups and downs? Message from Christopher. Let's see. Message from Christopher. Message from Christopher to Anna. Message from Christopher to Anna. The sun. Things are getting better. I've made a shift. I've made a change this time. I'm excited about life. Good. Very good. He's that's his message to you, the sun. He's excited about life. He's excited about starting job. He's excited about things changing and things getting brighter and better and more happier, and like, ooh, finally. Like I'm saying, this is really gonna make a difference, and not just because he's clearly already said that to you, but this is his message to you. This is all going to make a difference. Now things are going to actually be different. Now things can be brighter and happier. I'll be less depressed. When he's making money, he's good. I mean, most people are, right? But like this is looking like when he's got a cash flow and like a steady stable cash flow, he could do what he wants. He could get his haircut, he could go and get the clothes and the gear that he wants. He could take care of himself, he could take care of his kid. He's been feeling like a deadbeat, but like he now that he has this, now that things are starting to turn around, he's starting to feel like himself again. Okay, so and that's his message. Things are getting better. Like, and I'm seeing even don't worry about this. All right. I got the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy of this message is I still feel the need to isolate. I still feel the need to isolate parts of myself, and even possibly isolating parts of his heart. And this is just what's going on inside of him. This is kind of what he's working through. Okay, so even though things are getting better on the outside and consciously, he wants you also to know that he's still working on him. He's still working on his heart and working on how to express his feelings and how to express his thoughts as well. Okay, yeah, like he's in and then he's like out. I just never know with him. Yeah, this unpredictable. You know, that's the thing with Scorpios. I do like Scorpios, but they are very unpredictable. I mean, you could say any sign is unpredictable, but I'm just saying in my experience, Scorpios are very unpredictable. Like my best friend, hey, sorry, what's up? My best friend is a Scorpio, and you just never know. You just never know what's gonna happen with her, you know. But very often when they're chasing that eagle, good stuff happens. And but when they get down and dirty and and they're just feeling very low, then you never know what's gonna happen in a negative way, Like sky's the limit when they're flying, but the dirt is the depth when they're in scorpion mode, you know. But yeah, well, I guess you'll have a chance to see how everything pans out, with his job and everything. And that'll be nice, right? Because this technically the first job he's had since he's been out. Hey, brownie cakes. Is it Capricorn season? Oh, it is. That means it's 2 seasons until my birthday. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I'm not worried about my birthday. Oh, it is my Jesus year next year. So. Anyway, hi, brownie cakes. Happy Capricorn season. Happy birthday, Capricorns. My sister's a Capricorn. And yeah, I think both of my nephews are Capricorns too. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Christmas Eve. What is going on in everybody's world? Yep, I'm just here. Staying alive. Living my life. Doing what I do. You know how I do. I'm just staying here. Hold space for you. I love you. It's like mad chill tonight, huh? I don't know. I haven't been I haven't felt very loud. I was being loud with my son earlier. And like I had a little bit of a headache earlier, and I think that's why I just kind of stayed quiet. And I don't know, the energy is like really, I don't know. It feels like there's something that's brewing. Yes, I saw that. Sorry. You ask your questions whenever you're ready. But as far as like the energy, I feel like there's something brewing, beneath the surface. I feel like there's something like bubbling beneath the surface. I know you had a child. Oh yeah, I have one son. He's 7. But yeah, I feels like, and I don't know if it's Christmas energy or what, but like I feel it universally. I feel like there's something that's like, all right, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait until this moment. Like, and then everything is gonna like and not like blow up like the world's gonna blow up, but like more like an eruption, like a volcanic eruption, like a supernova is what I'm feeling in the energy. And yeah, it feels really good because you know how it feels when somebody says I have a surprise for you, or you somebody says that there's something exciting that's about to happen, but you just don't know how it's going to happen. That's how the energy feels nowadays. That's how the energy feels today in particular, especially tonight. It's like the universe, man. Something just bubbling like. It's like, okay, guys, get ready. Everybody, get ready. Everybody, get ready for what, universe? And then the universe is like, you'll see. Uh, I wanted to get some insight on what an ex feels / thinks about me. His name is Braulio. We haven't spoken in ages. Okay, let's see. Sorry, triple four. Sorry, triple four. Sorry, triple four. Sorry, triple four. Both moved on but curious. Okay. I have a boy too. Oh yeah, I think you've told me that. I think you said something about your son. Let's see, for sorry. She wants to know, do you want all three cards for this question, or do you want to ask three questions or two? I want to get some insight. Just know you're a great mom. I do my best. I do my best. But thank you for that. Let's see. She wanted to get some insight on what an ex feel, what and thinks about her. How does Braulio think and feel about sorry for? What does Braulio think and feel about sorry four, all three? Okay, what does Braulio think and feel? I'll do one card at a time. What does Braulio think and feel about sorry four? Got the Four of Cups. So it's looking like he feels like he's missed out on something. Like as far as you, whatever your relationship was, whether you two were like together or just kind of feeling each other. Let's see. Okay, and so he was an ex. So he feels like he missed out on something. He feels like he missed out on an emotional connection with you. And even if you did have a good emotional connection when you two were together, at this point, he feels like he really missed out. Hey, Ricky. He feels like he really missed out. Okay, and he is looking like he's kind of been going in and thinking about it and feeling about it. Okay. Let's see what else he thinks about you. The sun. All right. And so this is kind of feeling like this is past, present, future energy. Okay. And so with the sun coming out right now, he feels like, oh, I wonder if there's hope. I wonder if there's hope for something better. I wonder if there's it's looking like he's been thinking about, I don't know if you guys are actually like connected. I don't know if you guys are like talking again, but whether you're talking or not, it's looking like he has been thinking about you like randomly and thinking like, I wonder how she is and what she's up to, and I wonder if I were to date her nowadays, like what I wonder how we've changed and how things could be better, how things could be different. I wonder if we could I wonder if we would be able to rekindle something like that. And again, this doesn't look like this is like, right. It doesn't look like this is like really heavy, like he's thinking about you every day, but he has had those thoughts about you. Okay. he's wondering. It's looking like he's been doing a lot of reflection over his life period and over his emotional situation. Okay. You also got the Nine of Pentacles. This is meaning that he's wanting to build something substantial. He's wanting to build a substantial relationship with somebody. It's looking like he's been working on himself, and he's been growing growing his own way of life, and honoring himself, and really taking care of himself and building himself up. And but as far as like relationships, he's built himself up so much that now he wants something substantial. He's spent a lot of time being independent and independently working on himself, and he feels like he's ready for the next level. And so, and mind you, it looks like he's not just thinking about you, but he's thinking about either other women that he's been with, or he's thinking about other, other people that he's come across in his life. A lot of reflection is going on. I already said that, but seriously, a lot of reflection is going on. He's been thinking about his past people, and thinking like, who would make a good wife? And you're one of those people who kind of crossed his mind. Who would make a good lover at this point in my life, a good lover and a good wife, and a partner. Even got the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so the underlying energy of how he's thinking and feeling about you is that he's trying to figure out which avenue, which person, which situation would help him to best express his emotions, and what he could channel his emotions into, who he could best channel his emotions into. Okay, good for him for reflecting. Yeah, yeah. And so it's looking like, yeah, we loved each other, but he got married quickly. Yeah. Oh, so he's married. Right? Is that it, or is he divorced? But yeah, definitely doing reflecting, definitely thinking about how things could have been, and where do I want to put my energy. It's interesting. It looks like he's doing pretty good in his world, in general, but he's thinking a lot about how things could have been. You know, let me know how it feels. Let me know. About last time, I barely heard what you were saying about that guy, Major, the Capricorn. I was only hearing bits and pieces. Chow, my bad. It wasn't the moon. It was oh, is it because it was a full moon last time? Last time we spoke, is that what was happening? Okay. Um, let me know, because I don't remember. Okay, but yeah, and let me know what your questions are. You are welcome. Sorry. No, it wasn't the moon. Wait, like, I'm confused. See, you got like, you're saying it wasn't like the moon that was the problem, or it wasn't the moon card. Let me know, because I'm confused. I was just like, can I do it for another? Yeah, sure. Sorry. I was at work. Remember, I barely was hearing you. Oh yeah, because you had kind of snuck away. Yes, I remember. Um, but yeah. Let me know, um, Ricky. Let me know what you want to ask, because I remember you asking about Major. I don't remember exactly what the outcome was, or what we were really talking about. So, hang on a second. I need to update my little list here. Excuse me. Excuse me. remember. I see you. And let me know your question. Somebody having issues still at the evening job I have. Is this the same one that you had been having issues with before? I want to know, does Braulio want to reconnect romantically in the future? Okay, I'm gonna do he sent me home today. Oh boo. Okay, I'm gonna do Sari's questions first since her energy is still on the cards. Okay. And you want all three for these, Sari? Does Braulio want to reconnect romantically in the future? Okay. For okay, sorry. Does Braulio want to reconnect romantically in the future with Sari? Does Braulio want to reconnect romantically in the future? Whoa, got the Lover's card. Yeah, that's something that he's looking like he's kind of thinking about. Okay, and he's thinking about his choices. And when the Lover's card and the Seven of Cups card come out in the same, we got 111 on the clock. When they come out in the same energy, that's almost like an amplification of deciding what choice we want to make with our feelings and with our emotions. Okay, so these are big choices. So it's looking like you've kind of been on his mind, okay? And whether or not he's married, it's looking like whether or not he's still married, it's looking like you're still on his mind, okay? Will we reconnect in the future? It's looking like it, especially also with the Four of Wands coming out. This is some kind of offering and also participating in some kind of stability. Okay. Don't be surprised if you two do reconnect, and it might not start off as something romantically, but don't be surprised if you two do actually reconnect. This might be years down the road, okay? But it's looking like he would want to see you and want to. It's looking like there's something that he has to say, something that was possibly left unsaid, and there's a truth that he wants to offer you. Okay. You got the moon on the bottom of the deck, and so that's an indication of like possible like dark night of the soul and like wild energy. And so it's looking like he may be thinking about like whether you had relations or not, or like thinking about that fire and that passion between the two of you, and wonder, like almost wondering why he's thinking about it so heavily, and it's looking like just trying to dismiss it. But that's kind of the underlying energy, but the immediate energy is that of participation. Okay, and he wants to. He really, 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 really wants to. Okay, I didn't get a good shuffle in. All right, so sorry, what else? Will her and Braulio connect? We never closed the chapter. Honestly, I used to have a lot of dreams about him. Will Sari and Braulio ever romantically reconnect in the future? Six of Swords. Okay, and that once again speaks to speaking, okay, and even speaking in truth. And so where the two of you, we never closed the chapter, where the two of you kind of left that off. You said he went and got married real quick. Where the two of you left off that conversation or that connection, where it kind of just was like open-ended. It's looking like that kind of left both of you in turmoil, even if it's not, even if you both have calmed down and have figured yourselves out. There was something turbulent that the way that you two left was turbulent, even if it wasn't like an argument. It left both of you shook up since the door wasn't closed and there was no closure. Okay. And so the Six of Swords is going from turbulent waters into more calm waters. Okay. And so it's looking like if and when the two of you do reconnect, it's going to be to close that chapter and to calm things down. Okay, to say what needs to be said. Yes, we were shook to say what needs to be said. Okay. And there's with the six, of course, there's a sense of equality there. And so the two of you will be able to meet eye to eye and finally understand what happened before. Okay. Beautiful. You got the everything is fine card on the bottom of the deck. That's the Ten of Swords. And so the connection, even though it was kind of left like this, right? You see homegirl with the knife stabbed through her. Even though it was kind of left like that, there is still hope for the future. And like there's still hope that we will close this chapter, and there's still hope that we'll be able to converse and talk again. And this is also the rebirth card. And so that's talking about turning one situation, transforming one situation into another. So transforming where the two of y'all left off into something that could work for both of you, whether it's a friendship or something romantic. Okay. It looks like there's a lot of romantic tension still here. Okay, but there's definitely a mental transformation and a communication transformation that is set to happen for the two of you. Okay, I know how it feels. It was so overwhelming for me. The two of you just kind of leaving off and not really closing that chapter. Um, yeah, this is looking into. I want to pull one more card for you. Okay. Just to kind of see, just to clarify this reading for sorry, triple four. Clarify this reading for sorry, triple four. Got a couple cards here. Okay. And I'm gonna take all three of these cards. All right, so you got transmutation, which is comparable to this card, which is it is the end of a cycle and going into a new cycle. So there's a lot that needs to change and transmute between the two of you. Old energy needs to transmute into new energy. Okay, you got no fluffy bunnies, which means no bullshit. And the bullshit wants to fade between the two of you. Also, you got the triangle, which is comparable to the Wheel of Fortune. And so, even though things get good and things get bad, things get good, things get bad, there are cycles, and there's also karma that needs to be resolved between the two of you. It's looking like this is something that is known, not just on your end, but there's something that is known, and you'll have your chance to speak your truth at some point. Again, this looks like this might be a little bit down the road, but the energy can always change. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's get into Ricky. Okay. Um. Ricky Rose. And your sister came in, she donated, and she didn't ask her questions. Is she okay? Let me know. Let's see. Send me home today. How will this job situation go from then on? Like, how will my experience be continued? But how will this job situation go from here forward? For Ricky, this job situation, somebody sent her home today. How will this job situation go from here on? Nine of Pentacles, independence, looking like this is if you were to stay, putting your nose to the ground, and not but like putting your work in, okay, from this point forward, and working independently, all right, and not just away from the work. It still looks like there's work to be done in this place, and I mean work for you, work to be done for you, okay, not just, oh yeah, these are the responsibilities that work. Do you get what I mean? Like you're there, you're still supposed to be there for a certain amount of time. This might not last very long, especially since there is an air of independence that is wanted from this job, and I know that you want to, you just like, look, I'm here to make the paycheck and everything, but there's a sense of independence with the Nine of Pentacles, because she puts in work so that she can level up, okay, and so you putting in work so that you can level up. So from here on out, it's looking like if you are going to be staying at this job, it just has to be like focus, like work, 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 work. Oh, hey, work, work, work. Okay, but this is eventually going to lead to kind of possibly like getting out of there, especially with the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, the one who is very honest, very kind of cold-hearted, and she's very snappy and very frank and very blunt about everything that she wants. Okay, so there may be an interaction, and you might have already had some interactions like this, but there may end up also being another interaction where it's just like, okay, I need to just say something, okay, and where you need to just be speaking up and having a sense of integrity for yourself, okay, with as far as this job, okay. Let me know how it feels. How does Jay feel about Ricky? How does Jay feel about Ricky? How does Jay feel about Ricky? Queen of Pentacles. He feels like you are taking care of business. He feels like you are taking care of you, and and he's just like I get kind of this scared, nervous feeling. Okay, not like he's scared of you, but like kind of like, all right, I mean, she over there doing her thing. Like, I don't even know if I can interfere. Okay. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy of how he feels about you is that he's still, there are parts of him that want to nurture that emotional space, but he since it's on the bottom of the deck, that's not even emerging yet, okay, as far as feeling about you, like, that's not emerging right now. It's just like an inside thought, you know and yeah, but with the Queen of Pentacles, he's like, can I even measure up to that right now? Okay, let me know how it feels. How's your feelings about no communication with Ricky? How's Jay feelings about no communication with Ricky? How's Jay feeling about no communication with Ricky? How is Jay feeling about no communication with Ricky? It's looking like he's not super happy about it. I mean, with the Lovers card, he wants there to be more, but again, and this landed right here on the Queen of Pentacles, and you see how it's kind of covered her up a little bit, but like I I don't want to cover that up. Like, I don't want to invade on her space. Like, I'm thinking about her and I care about her, and it's like I want to come in with some kind of offer. Like, I want to connect, but it's like, can I connect at this point? Like, am I even worthy enough to connect at this point? Am I worthy enough for equality? And so there you got the Hermit on the bottom of the deck for the Lovers. All right, so the underlying energy of how he's feeling about no communication, he's like, I'm just gonna handle this for now. I'm gonna handle not talking, and I'm okay with it, but there has to be a point. And like like it's looking like he's like kind of talking to himself, like there has to be a point where I get to talk to her. Or is there, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's again, and that's the point of the Hermit card on the bottom of the deck, him doing that inside work, and him thinking about, I want to say something, but should I? I want to connect romantically. I want to connect, in a loving way, but like should I? Like, am I ready for that? Okay. You know how it feels. It looks like he's got a lot of feelings right now. Okay, he's gonna have to figure that out. What are Jay's plans towards Ricky? What are Jay's plans to? Wait a minute, you got 4, 6, and then I know you had a 7 here, so you still have one more. Okay, because I did 1, 2, 3. I'm about to do 4, 6, 7. So you have one more question to ask. Okay. What are Jay's plans towards Ricky? What are Jay's plans towards Ricky? What are Jay's plans towards Ricky? Got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so he this is a process, and it's looking like he's like kind of trudging through this process. This isn't like, all right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be emotionally healed and I'm gonna be this awesome emotional guy, but it's looking like he is working on his emotions. He's working on becoming more emotionally aware and emotionally intelligent. Okay, because he's seeing himself, and he's seeing that he wants to do better and wants to be better than he's been. Okay, and so his plans towards you are to work on himself, work on the past, forgive himself for the past, and like reflect on the past even, so that he can get to the good stuff, so that he can be a better man for you. And so be a better man, period. Okay. And he's like, and if it's enough for her, then it's enough for her, and I hope that it would be enough for her. Okay, and so that's the plan towards you. All right, and he's trying. He's really trying. Even if you're not seeing him trying, it doesn't matter. He's working on something on the inside, and again, it looks like it's just like he's trying to figure it out on his own, because he didn't have anybody. It doesn't look like he really had a man in his life to say, all right, so this is how how you be emotionally tender with a woman. He's like doing his own research, like kind of looking up stuff. Like I'm seeing, like looking at memes, at little love memes, and like I wonder if that's like how I feel. I wonder how it feels to feel like that. It's really cute, but again, this isn't something that is like big, but this is just like kind of his own little stuff that he's working on. Okay. What does Jay want with Ricky? What does Jay want with Ricky? What does Jay want with Ricky? What does Jay want? What does Jay want with Ricky? What does Jay want with Ricky? You're gonna be mad. The Queen of Cups. And that came out for the Queen of Pentacles, right? Okay. What he wants with you, he wants to see what it's like to feel. To see what it's like to feel again with you. Okay. To see what it's like to nurture an actual deep, loving, mushy, even emotional relationship with you. Like because the times when y'all were together, and I know that y'all were together before, the times when y'all were together, it's looking like y'all would have these little sweet moments, and then it would like kind of transform into something else. It's almost like he wants to get to those sweet moments. He wants to know what that feels like the majority of the time. Okay, got the 7 of Cups. Once again, the 7 of Cups coming out in the realm of the Lovers. Now, it did come out for the Queen of Cups. So the underlying energy of what he wants with you, he wants to make the right choice with you. He wants to choose something better than he's had before with you, and something better than he's had before with other people. Okay, he wants to emotionally express himself, like. And this is like big. And I remember the stuff that you've told me about him, and how he's like, you don't talk like that. And like, like y'all have y'all's moments, but there's been like, you guys have that arguing tip. But this is what he's like really wants, like deep on the inside. And it's kind of feeling like he doesn't feel like he could talk to anybody about that. You know, he can't talk to his friends because then he's a punk or whatever. You know, he can't talk to you about it because he doesn't know how to say this stuff. You know, he doesn't know how to like express tenderly. But not only express tenderly, he doesn't know how to express as tenderly as he's feeling it inside. He has his little moments, you know that. But yeah, okay, so what he wants with you. He wants more tenderness. He wants to nurture more emotion between the two of you. Okay. Um, so been talking to a Scorpio. We going out on a date. Oh, and you're welcome. Sorry, my sister's so funny. She gets easily distracted. I'll say because I'm not a quitter. Okay. Oh, you're gonna say at the work because you're not a quitter, so I'm leveling up. I hope it's not me getting fired. So he happy about no communication. Oh wow, cool. I don't know for sure. Okay, let's go. J Weekends. That's why I'm gonna continue dating. Yeah. One more time. It's cool for one question. Yeah. Okay, so then 8 altogether. Okay, so here, let me go back up to 7. Been talking to a Scorpio. We're going out on a date tomorrow. Should I keep pursuing him, or would it be a waste of time? Okay, it's a Scorpio. It's a Scorpio. I'm laughing because I love you, Ricky. I love your energy and how you just like put yourself out there. You know, like I wish I had the balls to like put myself out there, but like I don't know. I can't. And it's not any. It's just like, man, I just wish that I could just be like, I'm dating you, your number, like, I admire you, is what I'm saying. Um, Not like that, but like, I do admire you. So would pursuing the Scorpio be a waste of time? Should she keep pursuing the Scorpio that she's going out on a date with tomorrow? Would it be a waste of time? Let's see, something turned out here. Okay, so you got the 9 of Wands. All right, and so that's the exhaustion card. And so this is like stay determined and stay strong about it. Okay, it's looking like you'll get something out of it. Because the 9 of Wands tells you to not give up. Okay, and so uh uh do I just got a 3131 on the clock, and so that's 4 4, and so the 4 stands for freedom. So be free and do you. But with this person, something's gonna come out of it, even if it's just smashing. But with the wands, that's action card, and it's often very sexual. But like the 9 of Wands, that's just stay strong and stay determined. Keep going. Keep getting to know this person, okay? Because you'll come to find that something's gonna come out of this. All right. You got the you got the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy of whether or not you should give up, this person they have something to offer. Okay, hence that all that warmth in there. They have something to offer, but you kind of have to get through their layers. You kind of have to get through the cold in order to see what it is that they have to offer. Okay. All right, let's see. And Susan just said, oh, thank you. uh since you said I'm not staying there long, of course, at that job, I'm eventually leave. Will I be leading into a much higher paying job or going the other way around? Okay, so for this job that she might be leaving here soon for Ricky, will this lead into a higher paying job or a possibly lower paying job? Will Ricky leaving this job lead to a higher paying job or a lower paying job? The other way around. Higher paying job or a lower paying job. I love when that happens. You got the 7 of Pentacles. Now, this doesn't look like it's immediately going into a higher paying job, but it doesn't look like it's going backwards, because the 7 of Pentacles is all about patience, and it's really all about growth as well. Okay, but it's slow growth. Okay, and so this is looking like, and I've barely pulled this card, but this is looking like when and if you do leave this job, there is another position that's available somewhere, but it either might take you a while to actually find this position, or it might take you a while to get to a place where you're getting a higher pay. Okay, because in this whatever the next position is, you might be getting the same, either the same, and then I'm saying the same, and I'm like, or, and there's no or. You'll probably be getting paid the same, if not a little tiny bit more, but it looks like you'll probably be getting paid the same. But there's room to grow in the next position, whatever it may be. Okay, I got 2 jobs. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that. All right, and so then you got the temperance card on the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy of the what this next gig would be is bringing 2 elements together. And so this is looking like bringing the pay of one job and the work of another job together. And this is what that new position is. So you might be getting paid the same, but you might be doing the kind of work either that you're doing at your other job, or doing a different kind of work. Okay, let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, next position might take a while to find, might take a while to grow, but you'll be getting decent pay, it looks like here, and with room to grow, but you might just be doing some different kind of work. Okay. Wait, so to be specific, it's either the same or more. Yeah, I'm not see this does not look regressive at all. Okay. And don't settle. Don't settle for, you said you're getting paid 14. Don't settle for 13. If you are in a position to negotiate, and you're actually always in a position to negotiate when you're looking for a new job, you're always in a position to negotiate. So, oh, y'all start at 12.50. Oh, y'all start at 13.50. Can I get 14.50? Is there a way? Because I'm qualified and I know the work, and I like, vouch for yourself, right? That's what the interview was kind of for. Confused. Okay, on how you explain it. Sorry, no, you're fine. Okay. Just wanna enough to pay my bills, want to get my own place and the freedom to go out. Okay, so with this new position, okay, so the position you're in that you might leave, you're getting paid 14 an hour. The new position, you'll probably be getting paid 14 an hour, if not a little bit more, but it won't be the same kind of work that you're doing at this other place that you might leave. It might be the kind of work that you're doing at your other job, or it might be something else, something completely different than the other jobs. Okay, and that's bringing the pay together with the work. That's temperance. Okay. Yeah. Let me know how it feels. I am about to go here soon, and let let your sister know. I'm gonna put her on my list, and she has 4 cards. Okay. But yeah, I'm about to go because I'm getting tired, and I have some presents to wrap. My sister's calling me now. Okay, tell her I'll be back tomorrow. And she can come through whenever. All right, hold on, I'm gonna tell her. Okay. But yeah, but just tell her to come back tomorrow because I'm tired. Or she can do an on call. I want to do. Oh, you did say you want to donate one more. Okay, I'm here. And if she wants to come back, come on back. All right. But yeah, she's sweet. Please, no problem. I am here. I'm gonna take a water break. Okay. Excuse me. I need to get one more bottle of water. So the guy Major, how does he feel about me ghosting him and blocking him on Instagram? Ooh. Major, come on, homie, we major. Come on, homie, we major. we major. What's going on? I heard the beat and I know it to write. Wow, internet. Be like mad slow. First line should it be about the ice. I was like really trying to listen to that earlier and it was not on my playlist. I'm just waiting for. There it is. Gosh, it's okay, Mikaela. I was sitting there. You were like, I have 2 questions, and I was sitting there for like 20 minutes, like, huh? I was like, are you okay? It's all good. Let's see. How does Major feel about Ricky ghosting him and blocking him on Instagram? Ghosting and blocking. Okay. Well, we got the 8 of Wands. All right. So, gaining momentum. All right. And so it's looking like however it is that he's feeling. Excuse me. However it is that he's feeling about the ghosting and blocking, it's looking like it's kind of in the direction maybe that he wanted. Okay. I'm just speaking the energy, right? Hold on, let me report this robot. But anyway, yeah, yeah. So it's looking like Major is, I guess, fine with that. Okay, call to action, call to purpose. Okay, so however he's feeling, and you're a big girl, yeah, no biggie. So whatever. Yep, bigger and better things, right? Right. Okay. Let's see. I want to know, will I sabotage myself? Am I better off single and alone with my kids? Okay, are these, because you have 4 cards, so do you want 2 cards each? 2 cards per question, or do you want to ask 4 questions? Let me know. Okay, for Mikaela. Okay, got you 2 questions. Mikaela. Let's see. She wants to know, will she sabotage herself? Do you read birth charts? I don't. I do not do astrology at all. Sorry. I thought I heard something. Yes, please. What? Yeah, wait, what? Which one? Okay, no, I do not do the astrology at all. There's a lot of astrologers that I could recommend. Pick one. Let's see. She wants to know, will she sabotage herself? Will Mikaela sabotage herself? Will she sabotage herself? Mikaela. Will Mikaela sabotage herself? You have the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is wishes fulfilled. It doesn't look like it. It's looking like whatever road and whatever track you're on, you're on the right track. You're actually on a track to not sabotaging yourself. You're on a track to gaining what you want, and like almost like you're putting in the work to get what you want. Okay, and to make this happen is what I'm hearing. Okay, you got the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and so that the underlying energy of will you sabotage yourself? Not if you're doing the work. Let's see, what else will you have her know? What else will no? I said, did you see that? That like completely hit me in my glasses. I'm trying to figure out, what is this noise? Weird. Anyway, It's the Nine of Cups. Okay. And so as far as sabotaging yourself, whether it's talking about like career or romance or something like that, with the Knight of Cups, hold on. Okay. Anyway. Um everything's good. Okay, so yeah, you said you're doubting. Okay, but as long as you're putting in the work, right, with the 9 of cups, and as long as you're putting your eh, as long as you're putting your heart into whatever it is that you feel like you're going to sabotage yourself about, as long as your heart is in it, then it won't be sabotage. Okay. And with the Knight of Cups, you want to kind of be careful to find a balance, because the Knight of Cups sometimes puts a little bit too much heart into it, and that could be sabotage. But if you find a balance and put enough of yourself into it, and put the right amount of heart into this situation, then it won't be sabotage. Okay, so there's a balance that needs to be found. All right. Energy can always change, and the energy here only changes, and it turns into sabotage if you do too much. Okay. Queen of Cups, you got all cups here. Okay, Queen of Cups, the underlying energy is receptivity and nurturing the emotional space and nurturing your own emotions. Okay, make sure you got the sun right underneath of that. Okay, so make sure you're taking care of yourself, and make sure you're putting in just the right amount of love and heart into this situation, so that you don't sabotage yourself. Okay. Um, let's see. And then we got, is she better off single and alone with her kids? Is Makia better off single and alone with her kids? Is she better off single and alone? You got the Five of Swords. This is a comparison card. Okay. This, don't compare where you're at right now to where you've been. Okay. Whatever happened in previous relationships, that's not going to happen anymore. And so it's looking like whoever you've been with, if they were bums or if they were just fuckboys or whatever it was, um, uh, that is not coming back into your life. Okay. This looks like taking some time to reflect, taking some time to, of course, do work on yourself, um, uh, in order to get something different. Okay. And so, and it kind of feels like, just kind of the energy of your question is like, oh, I'm never going to find anybody, or I'm not going to find anybody worthwhile. Okay. You will, but it takes some work. It takes you doing the work on yourself, which I'm sure you're already doing. It takes you doing the work on yourself, and it takes time as well. Okay. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, that is so valid. Okay, so there may be ups and downs in this relationship area of your life, but it's important to stay in your center. Okay, because good relationships are going to happen, bad relationships are going to happen, good interactions, bad interactions, but it's important that you stay in your center, so that you find yourself. Okay, and so that you find some peace and find out what you want. Okay. Let's see what else. Is she better off single and alone with her kids? What do we have Makia now? What do we have Makia now? Is she better off single and alone with her kids? You got the Nine of Swords. So, and that's the anxiety card. And so it feels a little anxious. You just how you're thinking about this, your mindset. And notice that you got two mental cards here, two communication cards. Okay. And so as far as as far as should you be single, it's looking like you're making a really big deal out of something you shouldn't be making a big deal out of. That's making a mountain out of a molehill, and you're kind of working yourself up into a frenzy just because one or two dates haven't worked out, or because I just haven't found the right guy. Okay, there's always time and space. So the answer to this question is looking like it's no. You're not just better off single and alone. There's somebody there, but there's work that needs to be put in order for that somebody to manifest in your world and to be there for you. Ten of Wands, once again, you got the Ten of Wands for the Nine of Cups in the underlying energy, and this is work with an E, right? But yeah, this is work that needs to be put in. That's it. And not forcing work or forcing yourself on dating apps, and it's not force. It's just like working on yourself, and when you reach a good place with yourself, just know that doing the work to curate a relationship, it's gonna be work. And I feel like relationships that you have to work for are the best ones, in my opinion. Okay, know how it feels. Let me know. What you talking about? She understands me. I know someone that does. Yeah, I told her that unicorn. She's on a good path. Yeah. Yep. And talking about the sabotage. Yeah. No, you're right. Just take it one day at a time. Yep. A lot of sense on working out things with their dad. From me thinking if it's worth it. Maybe I should have reworded my question. Okay. Because how it's dramatic. That's your moon, Virgo. To answer your question with the last statement, the ones you work on is the best one. The yes, relationship wise, yeah. Okay, and so even if it is about working things out with baby daddy, that again, take time. Just take time and put in the work, or don't. If he's just like, I don't want to, then don't put in the work, and put in the work for somebody else. But those are the best ones, especially if somebody's meeting you in the middle. All right, y'all. I am out of here. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. And happy Thursday. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. Stay in your timeless bubble of creation. Keep creative for the highest good of all of humanity. If it's work for humanity, it'll work for you. 12 to 4 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. I do on-call readings. You guys know what to do. And we love you. Good night, y'all. Have an awesome night. Happy Thursday. Thank you for continuing love and support. I love both of you. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.